Good morning. We're here at the third Turtle Invitational with Philip Richter. Philip, tell us how you came up with the idea for the show.
So in the mid-2000s, I invested in an oil and gas project in the Turtle Bayou field in Louisiana, and it went the right way and got really lucky. And
Apparently.
it enabled me to begin my car collecting habit and build Turtle Garage. A few years later, I looked out on this huge meadow at my parents' farm here in Bedford and thought, how much fun would it be to have a really, really special car show here? Well, then we took it another level and said, how great would it be to run a car show to benefit the Prey Family Foundation? So that's really the genesis of the Turtle Invitational. We're in our third year. It's a biennial event, meaning we do it every other year. So it's our third show. We began in 2017. We had a show in 2019. We just missed the pandemic because we were on an off year, and we're fully up and running on Sunday today.
I mean, this is an amazing location, but tell us more about your connection with Malcolm Prey and the Achievement Center.
So Malcolm Prey's son, young Malcolm, was one of my closest friends growing up. We both went to grammar school together in Greenwich, Connecticut, and tragically, young Malcolm died in a car accident when he was 16. And so I became close with his dad after that, and we spent a lot of time traveling to car shows together. We did some business together, and I actually was the executor of his estate and a trustee of his estate. So we go way, way back. And the Prey Achievement Center, Malcolm built a very beautiful collection, a very eclectic collection, and a beautiful place to house them. And as the collection came together, he thought, why not bring kids from underprivileged backgrounds to learn some basic lessons in entrepreneurial pursuits and give them some values that they might not be getting at home. So things like stay in school, don't do drugs, look people in the eye when you shake their hand, value your reputation, it's your greatest assets. And for you and me, that's basic stuff, but for these kids, it went a long way. And Malcolm would use the cars in the collection to create this wow factor in the kids. And then he would sit them down and say, do you want to have something like those cars? And his point was that the cars are just a metaphor. The cars could represent being an astronaut or anything. And it's really as a hook to get the kids excited about a career, entrepreneurialism, expose them to what's possible in America. And Malcolm was highly successful with this. I would argue, while Malcolm was a really successful businessman, Porsche, Audi, Volkswagen, Nissan, Infiniti, all these dealerships, sold it all for a fortune, that wasn't his greatest success. His greatest success was connecting with 11,000 kids going through the Prey Achievement Center. So today, we have an executive director, Mary Kay, who has continued Malcolm's mission, and we continue to have thousands of kids come through. She's shortened, abbreviated, and honed his message to be something that is easier to digest, and we're having so much success there with changing kids' lives for the better.
Well, it's amazing. Let's talk about the show a little bit. You look across this lawn and you see some really spectacular cars you wouldn't see at events other than places like Pebble Beach or Amelia Island. How are you able to connect with these owners and get them to bring their cars to wherever we are in Bedford, New York?
So we have a spectacular board. We have a board of really passionate car enthusiasts. We created committees. We have the judging committee, we have the facilities committee, we have the awards committee, and we have the curation committee. And so they spend a lot of time networking with their contacts to invite cars. This is done years in advance. We've already started planning for 2023, curating cars and getting an honoree.
Well, that's amazing, and hopefully Philip will get some time later on to actually go across the field and look at some of the cars.
Yeah, we have some spectacular pre-war cars here. We have some post-war race cars. We have the 1961 Ferrari TR that won Le Mans. We have a slew of modern classics, Paganis, Ferrari 288 GTOs, Porsche 959s. Just an incredible field today.
Well, looking forward to seeing it. Thanks so much.
Thanks, John.
Appreciate it, Philip.